Welcome. Today I invite you to embark on an extensive exploration of how ancient Stoic wisdom can empower us to reclaim our focus, enhance our productivity, and lead us to a life of purpose in an age of distraction. In a world inundated with endless notifications, ceaseless demands, and constant interruptions, it can be challenging to maintain clarity and concentrate on what truly matters. Yet, as the Stoics taught, true productivity is not about frantic busyness. It is about the deliberate cultivation of inner calm, purposeful action, and the disciplined management of our thoughts and time. Imagine the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, who ruled an empire amidst turmoil and uncertainty, yet found the strength to govern his inner world with measured calm. Envision Seneca, whose letters offer practical guidance on living with intention, and Epictetus, who taught that our peace is forged not in external success but in mastering our own minds. Today, we delve into the core principles of Stoic productivity, a framework that transforms distractions into stepping stones, anxiety into focus, and chaos into a canvas for creativity. This is not simply about doing more. It is about being more deliberate, more mindful, and more aligned with your higher purpose. The Stoic approach to productivity begins with understanding that not all busyness is valuable. In our modern era, the clamor of multitasking and the lure of constant engagement can lead us into a trap of superficial activity that leaves little room for deep thought or meaningful progress. The Stoics remind us that true excellence arises from the harmonious union of thought and action, a deliberate process that requires self-discipline, reflection, and a steadfast commitment to our priorities. When we learn to discern what is truly important from the trivial noise that surrounds us, we unlock the potential to direct our energy toward endeavors that enrich our lives and contribute to our long-term goals. At the heart of this philosophy lies the concept of the dichotomy of control. Stoicism teaches us that while external events are often beyond our influence, our responses to them are entirely within our power. This insight is crucial for anyone seeking to enhance their productivity. Rather than expending energy on matters that are inherently uncontrollable, such as the fleeting opinions of others or the unpredictable nature of events, we learn to focus on what we can shape: our attitudes, our decisions, and our daily actions. In doing so, we not only reduce the stress associated with trying to micromanage the external world, but we also free ourselves to devote our attention to those pursuits that truly matter. One practical application of the dichotomy of control is the art of setting priorities. Begin each day with a moment of reflection, a quiet period where you can identify the tasks and goals that align with your core values and long-term vision. This simple ritual, whether practiced through journaling, meditation, or a mindful cup of tea at sunrise, sets the tone for a day governed by intention rather than reaction. By consciously deciding what deserves your focus, you create a roadmap for the day that acts as a bulwark against the endless tide of distractions. In this way, your morning becomes a sacred time of planning and intention setting, a practice that anchors you in purpose before the demands of the world can pull you away. Mindfulness plays an equally vital role in Stoic productivity. In our hyperconnected lives, it is all too easy for our attention to be scattered across multiple screens, tasks, and interruptions. Mindfulness is the practice of bringing your full awareness to the present moment, to each breath, each thought, each action. When you practice mindfulness, you learn to observe your mental chatter without getting entangled in it. This creates the space necessary for deep focus and creative insight. Imagine approaching your work as though you are an artist, fully immersed in the process, undistracted by the noise around you. With regular mindfulness practice, you gradually develop the ability to concentrate on a single task with undivided attention, thereby increasing the quality and efficiency of your output. Another cornerstone of Stoic productivity is the cultivation of self-discipline. The Stoics believed that freedom is not found in the absence of restrictions but in the mastery of oneself. Self-discipline is the engine that drives purposeful action. It means making choices that are aligned with your long-term objectives, even when immediate temptations call for distraction. This might involve resisting the urge to check your phone every few minutes, turning down the allure of endless social media scrolling, or setting firm boundaries around your time and energy. Each moment of disciplined choice is an act of self-respect, an affirmation that your goals and values matter more than fleeting distractions. Over time, These small acts of discipline compound into a robust capacity for sustained focus and achievement. Let's consider a practical exercise that embodies these Stoic principles. Imagine a daily ritual called the morning focus session. As soon as you wake, before the chaos of the day begins, sit quietly for 10 minutes. During this time, close your eyes, take slow, deliberate breaths, and allow yourself to become fully present. Then, reflect on the most important tasks for the day. Write them down in a journal, ranking them by their alignment with your highest values. This session is not merely a to-do list. It is a moment of self-affirmation, a commitment to your purpose. By starting your day in this mindful, deliberate manner, you create a mental environment that fosters clarity, reduces anxiety, and primes you for sustained productivity. The Stoic approach also emphasizes the importance of balancing work with rest, a principle that may seem counterintuitive in a culture that glorifies constant hustle. Yet, true productivity is not a measure of how many tasks you can cram into a day. It is about the quality of your engagement with each task. The Stoics understood that the mind, like any muscle, requires periods of rest and recovery to function optimally. Regular breaks, moments of leisure, and even periods of intentional idleness are not signs of weakness or laziness. They are essential components of a sustainable, creative, and effective work ethic. Consider the analogy of a blacksmith, who, after long hours of forging metal, must allow the metal to cool before it can be shaped further. Similarly, your mind must have time to rest so that it can return to work refreshed and ready to tackle new challenges with renewed vigor. In addition to rest, the practice of gratitude is a powerful antidote to the stress and overwhelm that can plague a busy mind. The Stoics taught that by focusing on what we have rather than what we lack, we cultivate a sense of abundance that can counteract the anxiety of striving. Take a moment each day to reflect on the positive aspects of your work and life: a supportive colleague, a creative breakthrough, or simply the opportunity to pursue your passions. This act of gratitude shifts your perspective from one of constant striving and scarcity to one of contentment and possibility. Over time, gratitude becomes a steady foundation upon which you can build resilience and maintain focus, even in the face of setbacks. As we journey further into the realm of Stoic productivity, it is essential to address the modern challenges that can disrupt our focus. In today's digital age, distractions are not merely incidental. They are built into the very fabric of our technology. Every email, every notification, every advertisement is designed to capture your attention, fragmenting your focus and sapping your energy. The Stoic solution to this modern dilemma is not to renounce technology altogether, but to cultivate a mindful relationship with it. This involves setting boundaries, allocating specific times for checking emails, social media, or news updates, and committing to periods of uninterrupted work where technology is set aside. By taking control of your digital environment, you reclaim your time and attention, transforming these potential distractions into tools that serve your higher goals rather than detract from them. The power of habit is another key element in the Stoic approach to productivity. Habits are the invisible forces that shape our daily lives, and by consciously cultivating positive habits, you set yourself up for success. Whether it is the habit of beginning your day with a moment of reflection, taking regular breaks to recharge, or ending your workday with a review of your accomplishments, these small routines become the building blocks of a productive life. The Stoics believed that excellence is not achieved in sporadic bursts of effort, but through the consistent, disciplined application of our energies. Over time, these habits form a reliable structure that supports your endeavors, making high performance not an occasional feat but a sustained way of being. Moreover, embracing the Stoic principle of self-improvement means being willing to learn from every experience, whether it is a success or a setback. The Stoic mindset is one of continuous learning, where every challenge is viewed as an opportunity for growth. When you encounter a failure, instead of succumbing to frustration or self-doubt, you analyze the situation with a clear, rational mind. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this experience inform my future actions? By turning every experience into a lesson, you build a reservoir of wisdom that not only enhances your productivity, but also strengthens your character. This commitment to lifelong learning is at the core of Stoic philosophy, reminding you that every moment, even those filled with difficulty, contributes to your evolution as an individual. Another vital aspect of Stoic productivity is the cultivation of purpose. In our modern lives, it is easy to become overwhelmed by the multitude of tasks and obligations, losing sight of the bigger picture. The Stoics, however, emphasize that true productivity arises from clarity of purpose, a deep understanding of what is truly important to you. This clarity is achieved not through external validation or material success, but through introspection and alignment with your core values. When you have a clear sense of purpose, every task, no matter how mundane, becomes a step toward fulfilling your larger mission. This focus not only boosts your productivity but also imbues your work with meaning, turning everyday actions into expressions of your highest self. Let us now reflect on a personal anecdote that illustrates these principles in action. Imagine a professional who once found themselves trapped in a cycle of constant distraction and superficial activity. Each day was a blur of endless emails, fleeting social media updates, and a to-do list that seemed to grow longer with every passing hour. Despite working hard, they felt a deep sense of dissatisfaction, a nagging feeling that they were not truly living up to their potential. Then, inspired by the timeless wisdom of the Stoics, they began to experiment with a new approach. They started each day with a focused morning ritual, a few minutes of quiet reflection, a brief journaling session to set their priorities, and a mindful review of their goals. They set clear boundaries for technology use, scheduling specific times to check messages and commit to extended periods of uninterrupted work. Over weeks and months, these small changes began to accumulate. The professional discovered that their focus sharpened, their work quality improved, and they found a renewed sense of purpose in their daily tasks. This transformation was not instantaneous. It was the result of a deliberate, consistent practice of aligning their actions with their inner values. In embracing the Stoic path to productivity, they learned that the true measure of success is not the volume of tasks completed, but the depth of focus and the clarity of purpose that guide each action. In addition to personal routines, the Stoic approach to productivity can be extended to team and organizational settings. Leaders who embody Stoic principles inspire not only through their words but through their actions, by modeling disciplined focus, by setting clear priorities, and by creating an environment where every team member is encouraged to bring their full self to the work. In a collaborative context, the Stoic ideals of mindfulness, purpose, and self-improvement foster a culture of trust and mutual respect. When a leader communicates with clarity and listens with empathy, they empower their team to work cohesively, overcoming challenges with collective strength. This shared commitment to excellence transforms workplaces into communities of growth, where each individual's contributions are valued and where the pursuit of a common purpose elevates everyone involved. Furthermore, modern tools and technologies can be harnessed to support the Stoic approach to productivity, if used mindfully. Rather than allowing technology to dictate your attention, you can reclaim it as an ally. This means setting aside specific blocks of time for deep work, using applications that minimize digital distractions, and even scheduling periodic digital detox sessions where you disconnect to reconnect with your inner focus. The key is to use technology intentionally, ensuring that every tool serves your broader mission rather than fragmenting your attention. As we draw these reflections together, it becomes clear that the Stoic path to productivity is not a rigid system of rules but a flexible, living philosophy. It invites you to experiment, to adapt, and to find the practices that resonate with your own nature. Whether you are an artist seeking creative flow, an entrepreneur chasing innovation, or a professional striving for balance in a hectic environment, the principles of Stoicism offer timeless guidance to help you navigate the complexities of modern life with grace and clarity. Imagine a future where each day begins with a clear intention, where every action is infused with purpose, and where the distractions of the world are met with a calm, disciplined mind. Picture yourself moving through your day with a sense of ease and confidence, knowing that you have the inner resources to overcome any challenge and to channel your energy toward what truly matters. This vision is not a distant dream. It is a possibility that unfolds through the deliberate practice of Stoic principles. With each mindful breath, each reflective journal entry, and each act of disciplined focus, you build a foundation of productivity that is as resilient as it is effective. The journey towards Stoic productivity is, at its core, a journey of self-mastery, a continuous effort to align your external actions with your internal values. It is a commitment to living deliberately in a world that often seems chaotic and overwhelming. The ancient Stoics understood that the mind is the ultimate tool for creation and transformation. By honing your mental faculties, you not only boost your capacity for focused work, but also open the door to deeper insights and more creative solutions. This mental discipline is cultivated over time, through consistent practice and the willingness to confront both your strengths and your limitations. Moreover, embracing the Stoic path to productivity can have transformative effects beyond the realm of work. It touches every aspect of your life, from personal relationships to your overall sense of well-being. When you learn to manage your time and energy with wisdom, you also create space for leisure, reflection, and meaningful connections with others. This balance is essential for sustaining long-term success and fulfillment. True productivity, as the Stoics teach us, is not measured solely by output but by the quality of your life and the alignment of your actions with your deepest values. In the spirit of continuous learning and growth, I invite you to view every setback as an opportunity, a moment when you can analyze, adjust, and emerge stronger. Each challenge, no matter how daunting, is a chance to refine your habits, to deepen your understanding of yourself, and to build resilience that will carry you forward. The Stoic philosophy reminds us that progress is often incremental, built through small, deliberate actions that, over time, create a profound transformation. Every time you resist the lure of distraction, every moment you choose intentional action over reaction, you are taking a step on the path to mastery. As you integrate these practices into your daily life, you may find that the world begins to change around you. Your workspace becomes a sanctuary of focus. Your interactions are marked by clarity and empathy, and your overall sense of purpose grows steadily. The transformation is gradual and subtle, yet it is powerful enough to redefine your relationship with time, work, and even the self. This is the promise of Stoic productivity. Not a quick fix or a superficial technique, but a deep, enduring shift in how you engage with every moment of your life. I invite you now to take a moment for self-reflection. Consider your current habits and routines. Where do you find your focus waning? What distractions hold you back from your true potential? In the quiet space of your mind, acknowledge these challenges and envision the changes you wish to see. Perhaps it is a commitment to a daily morning ritual, or a conscious decision to disconnect from digital distractions during periods of deep work. Every intention you set, no matter how small, is a declaration of your commitment to living with purpose and clarity. In closing this part of our exploration, remember that the Stoic path to productivity is a lifelong journey, a continuous commitment to self-discipline, mindful presence, and the relentless pursuit of your higher goals. The practices we have discussed, prioritizing what truly matters, harnessing the power of mindfulness, and building habits of discipline, are not merely tools for achieving more, but for living a richer, more intentional life. They remind you that every moment holds the potential for greatness, and that by channeling your energy with wisdom, you can transform even the most distracting of days into opportunities for profound growth. Thank you for joining me on this part of our journey into Stoic productivity. In the next part of the script, we will continue to explore advanced strategies for maintaining focus, integrating Stoic principles into collaborative work environments, and sustaining the momentum of intentional living over the long term. Stay with me as we further unlock the secrets to harnessing ancient wisdom for modern focus and transforming your daily routine into a masterpiece of purpose and productivity. As we move further along this journey into Stoic productivity, let us now explore advanced strategies for maintaining unwavering focus in a world where distractions are constant and opportunities for interruption abound. Building on the foundations of daily reflection, mindfulness, and deliberate intention setting that we discussed earlier, we now shift our gaze toward techniques that can transform these practices into habits so ingrained that they define the very way we approach our work and creative endeavors. One of the most potent strategies for deepening focus is the establishment of what many call a flow state, a condition of complete immersion and engagement in the task at hand. Achieving flow is not a mysterious talent reserved for a few gifted individuals. Rather, it is a skill that can be cultivated with practice and intention. In the Stoic tradition, This is akin to aligning one's inner state with the natural order of the universe, a harmonious convergence of thought and action. To foster flow, begin by designing an environment that minimizes distractions. This might mean creating a dedicated workspace free from unnecessary digital clutter, setting specific periods during the day for deep work, and using tools such as time blocking or the Pomodoro technique to structure your day. By compartmentalizing time for focused work and allowing for deliberate breaks, you train your mind to shift seamlessly between periods of intense concentration and restorative rest. Over time, these practices not only boost productivity, but also instill a sense of purpose and clarity that permeates every aspect of your life. Beyond personal productivity, the Stoic approach to focus extends naturally to collaborative settings. In today's dynamic work environments, where teamwork and collective creativity are essential, the principles of Stoic discipline and clarity can be invaluable. When leading or participating in a team, consider initiating meetings with a brief moment of silence or guided mindfulness. This practice sets a calm, focused tone for the discussion, allowing team members to shed external distractions and engage more deeply with the task at hand. Encourage an atmosphere where ideas are shared freely yet thoughtfully, where each person's contribution is respected and considered without the pressure of constant interruption. In this way, the group can harness the collective power of deep focus and creativity, producing outcomes that are not only innovative but also aligned with the core values of thoughtful, ethical action. Another advanced strategy for sustaining focus is the deliberate management of digital tools and technology. In our modern era, technology can be both an asset and a liability. While it enables rapid communication and access to a wealth of information, it also tempts us with endless notifications and distractions. The Stoic approach is not to reject technology outright, but to engage with it mindfully. Establish clear boundaries for your digital interactions. Designate specific times for checking emails and social media, use applications that limit screen time, and consider periodic digital detoxes where you disconnect to reconnect with your inner focus. By reclaiming your attention from the constant barrage of digital noise, you create space for deep, uninterrupted work and cultivate a mental clarity that echoes the Stoic ideal of inner calm. Yet, even the most disciplined routines can face moments of disruption, when stress, unexpected challenges, or self-doubt intrude upon our focus. It is during these moments that the Stoic practice of self-reflection becomes even more crucial. When you notice your attention drifting or your productivity waning, pause and reflect on the cause. Ask yourself whether your current task aligns with your long-term purpose or if you have allowed external pressures to steer you away from what truly matters. This honest self-examination is a powerful corrective tool, helping you to recalibrate your focus and realign your actions with your core values. Over time, these reflective pauses become a natural part of your workday, a built-in mechanism for maintaining the equilibrium between external demands and your inner state. As we continue to integrate these practices, it is important to consider how the Stoic principle of self-discipline not only enhances focus, but also enriches the quality of our creative and productive endeavors. Self-discipline is the steady, persistent force that transforms a series of small, intentional actions into meaningful progress. It is about setting aside the lure of immediate gratification in favor of long-term achievement. In practical terms, this might involve resisting the impulse to check your phone every few minutes, turning off notifications during critical work sessions, or even committing to a fixed schedule that honors both work and rest. Each act of self-discipline is an affirmation of your commitment to a higher purpose, a testament to the Stoic belief that true freedom comes not from indulgence, but from the mastery of one's impulses. Moreover, embracing a Stoic mindset toward productivity also means acknowledging that setbacks are not failures but opportunities for growth. The path to sustained focus is rarely linear. It is marked by moments of distraction, error, and frustration. However, each setback, when met with reflective analysis rather than self-reproach, becomes a stepping stone to greater mastery. When you encounter a day when focus seems elusive, take it as a lesson, a chance to identify the factors that led to the lapse, and a moment to reinforce the practices that help you return to your center. This process of continuous learning and adjustment is the essence of the Stoic approach, a commitment to constant improvement, tempered by patience and self-compassion. In addition to personal practices, modern productivity increasingly relies on the cultivation of supportive environments and communities. In a world where collaboration is key, surround yourself with individuals who share your commitment to deep, meaningful work. Join or form groups, whether in person or online, that focus on mindfulness, Stoic philosophy, or intentional living. These communities can serve as both inspiration and accountability, reminding you that you are not alone in your pursuit of focus and excellence. Engaging in shared practices, such as group meditation sessions, collective goal setting, or even friendly challenges to minimize distractions, can reinforce your own habits and create a culture of productivity that benefits everyone involved. As we consider the integration of Stoic principles into every facet of our professional and personal lives, it is essential to reflect on the concept of purpose. True productivity is not measured merely by the quantity of work accomplished, but by the alignment of that work with your deeper values and long-term goals. When your daily tasks resonate with your personal mission, each action becomes infused with meaning, a purposeful step toward a vision of the future. To cultivate this sense of purpose, take time to revisit and articulate your core values regularly. Write them down, display them in your workspace, or discuss them with trusted colleagues. Let these values serve as a constant reminder of why you do what you do, and allow them to guide your decisions, even in moments of uncertainty. In our modern world, where the pace of life is frenetic and distractions are omnipresent, reclaiming control over your focus is both an art and a science. The Stoic path teaches us that the mind is our most powerful tool, capable of extraordinary clarity and creativity when properly trained. With each mindful breath, each deliberate action, you strengthen this tool, shaping it to serve your highest aspirations. Imagine your mind as a finely tuned instrument, capable of producing melodies of insight and creativity when played with discipline and care. This vision of the mind, calm, focused, and resilient, is not an unattainable ideal but a reality that you can build, day by day, through the consistent application of Stoic practices. Let us now turn to the advanced strategies that can sustain this momentum over the long term. One such strategy is the periodic reassessment of your goals and routines. Just as a gardener periodically tends to the soil and adjusts the care given to a thriving garden, so too must you regularly evaluate your habits, priorities, and environment. Schedule regular reviews, perhaps once a week or month, where you reflect on your productivity, identify any emerging challenges, and adjust your practices accordingly. This dynamic approach ensures that your routines remain effective and that you continue to grow, rather than stagnate, in your journey toward sustained focus. Another important aspect of long-term productivity is the balance between discipline and flexibility. While strict routines and self-discipline are crucial, it is equally important to allow room for spontaneity and creativity. The Stoic mindset is not about rigidity. It is about the wise application of self-control in a way that supports growth. Recognize that there will be times when unexpected opportunities arise or when the rigid structure of your routine might hinder innovation. In those moments, allow yourself the freedom to adapt, without losing sight of your overarching goals. This balance between structure and adaptability is a hallmark of a truly resilient and dynamic approach to productivity. As we draw this segment of our exploration to a close, let us reflect on the transformative power of embracing a Stoic approach to productivity. Picture a life where your mornings begin with clear intention, your work sessions are marked by deep focus, and your evenings provide space for reflection and renewal. This vision is not a distant utopia but an achievable reality, one that unfolds gradually as you commit to the practices of mindful reflection, disciplined focus, and continuous learning. Each day, as you set aside distractions and align your actions with your core values, you are not only increasing your productivity but also building a richer, more intentional life. In the final portion of our journey, we will delve into how these practices not only enhance personal productivity but also foster collaboration and community, creating an environment where the principles of Stoic wisdom are woven into every interaction. We will explore how leaders and teams can integrate these ideas to create workplaces that are not only efficient but also nurturing and innovative. We will also examine how maintaining the Stoic mindset over the long term can lead to profound personal transformation, a transformation that goes beyond mere output to touch every aspect of your well-being. Thank you for joining me in this part of our exploration into Stoic productivity. In the next part of the script, we will continue to unlock the advanced strategies for integrating Stoic principles into collaborative work environments, sustaining your momentum over time, and ultimately transforming your daily routine into a powerful expression of purpose and excellence. Stay with me as we move forward on this journey toward a focused, intentional, and profoundly meaningful life. As we transition into the final segment of our exploration, let us now focus on how the Stoic principles we have discussed can not only enhance our individual productivity, but also create a fertile ground for collaboration and community. The Stoic path is not solely an inward journey. It extends outward, influencing the way we work with others, lead teams, and build environments that foster creativity, support, and mutual growth. Imagine a workplace where every member is not just focused on achieving their individual goals, but is also committed to the collective success of the team. In such an environment, the Stoic virtues of self-discipline, mindfulness, and purpose take on a communal dimension. Leaders and team members alike share a common understanding that true productivity stems from a balanced interplay between focused work and meaningful collaboration. By embracing the Stoic principles of deliberate intention and the dichotomy of control, each person learns to contribute effectively, prioritizing tasks within their sphere of influence while trusting that others will fulfill their roles. This synergy creates a dynamic workplace where stress is mitigated through clear communication, where conflict is addressed with empathy and reason, and where every challenge becomes an opportunity for collective learning and innovation. Consider the concept of group mindfulness, a practice that, when adopted by an entire team, can transform the work culture. Imagine starting a team meeting with a brief moment of silence, inviting everyone to set aside their distractions and tune into the present moment. This shared pause not only helps to calm the mind, but also signals a collective commitment to focus and clarity. As each team member centers themselves, they are more likely to engage fully in the discussion, contribute thoughtful insights, and collaborate harmoniously. This simple practice can lead to more effective brainstorming sessions, enhanced problem-solving, and a heightened sense of unity. It is a practical demonstration of the Stoic belief that inner tranquility can lead to external excellence. In addition to mindfulness, a key aspect of collaborative Stoic productivity is the establishment of clear, shared goals. When a team operates with a well-defined vision, every member understands not only what needs to be done, but also why it matters. This alignment of purpose is crucial for transforming individual tasks into a coherent, collective mission. It begins with transparent communication, where leaders articulate the broader vision in a way that resonates with each team member's personal values. As you set these goals, take time to discuss them openly, allowing everyone to contribute their perspectives and to feel a sense of ownership in the outcome. In this process, the Stoic practice of reflective dialogue finds new expression. Through honest, meaningful conversation, team members refine their understanding of the goals and how best to achieve them. Such an environment not only boosts productivity but also fosters a culture of trust, where each individual feels valued and empowered to make a difference. Sustaining productivity over the long term also requires a balanced approach to work and rest. The Stoics recognized that to maintain a high level of performance, one must honor the natural rhythms of work and recovery. In a modern context, this means designing a schedule that respects both focused work sessions and periods of deliberate rest. It might involve structuring your day into blocks of uninterrupted work, using techniques like the Pomodoro method, interspersed with short breaks that allow your mind to reset. Over the course of weeks and months, this balanced rhythm becomes a habit, enabling you to maintain a steady pace without succumbing to burnout. For teams, it is equally important to create an organizational culture that values rest as much as hard work. Encourage regular breaks, support flexible scheduling, and recognize that creativity often flourishes when the mind is given the space to wander and reflect. Another advanced strategy is the periodic reassessment of your routines and goals. Just as a seasoned traveler periodically checks their map to ensure they remain on course, so too must you review your progress and adjust your strategies as needed. Set aside regular intervals, whether weekly, monthly, or quarterly, to evaluate your productivity practices. Ask yourself, what has been working well? Where have distractions crept in? How can I refine my approach to better align with my long-term vision? This process of continuous improvement is at the heart of Stoic philosophy. It teaches us that excellence is not a fixed destination but a dynamic journey, a constant evolution of practices, habits, and mindsets that lead to ever-deepening clarity and focus. Equally important is the recognition that setbacks are inevitable, and they are not to be feared, but embraced as opportunities for growth. In the pursuit of productivity, there will be days when plans falter, when focus wavers, or when unforeseen challenges disrupt your routine. The Stoic response to such setbacks is not to dwell in frustration but to analyze them with calm reflection. View each disruption as a valuable data point, a chance to learn about your habits, identify areas for improvement, and reinforce your commitment to your goals. With each challenge you overcome, you build a reservoir of resilience that will serve you well in future endeavors. This mindset not only reduces the emotional toll of setbacks but also transforms them into stepping stones on your path to mastery. As we integrate these advanced strategies into our work and collaborative environments, it is crucial to consider the interplay between personal focus and collective productivity. The true measure of success is not merely the output of individual effort, but the harmonious integration of each team member's strengths into a unified, purposeful whole. Leaders who embody Stoic principles serve as both guides and role models, demonstrating through their actions how to navigate distractions, maintain focus, and inspire others to pursue excellence. They understand that their influence extends beyond the tasks at hand. It shapes the culture of the entire organization. By consistently modeling mindful behavior, setting clear priorities, and communicating with empathy and clarity, Stoic leaders create a ripple effect that elevates the performance and well-being of the entire team. Modern technology, while often a source of distraction, can also be harnessed to support this Stoic approach to productivity. The key lies in intentionality, using digital tools to enhance focus rather than disrupt it. This might involve leveraging productivity apps that block distracting websites during work sessions, using calendar tools to schedule focus time blocks, or even employing mindfulness apps that remind you to take short, restorative breaks throughout the day. By treating technology as a tool rather than a master, you reclaim your attention and ensure that every digital interaction serves your broader mission. Over time, these habits transform your relationship with technology, allowing you to navigate the digital landscape with the same calm, deliberate focus that the Stoics championed. As you begin to see the cumulative impact of these practices, both individually and collectively, you will notice a profound transformation in your approach to work and life. The chaos that once seemed insurmountable gradually gives way to a structured, intentional rhythm. You find that you can dive deeply into tasks, produce high-quality work, and still have ample time for reflection and rejuvenation. This balance, achieved through the steady application of Stoic wisdom, is not only the foundation of personal productivity, but also the key to a more fulfilled, meaningful life. Let us now reflect on the broader implications of embracing a Stoic approach to productivity. When you cultivate a focused, disciplined mind, you not only enhance your professional output but also enrich your personal relationships and overall well-being. The clarity and calm that come from sustained mindfulness spill over into every interaction, enabling you to listen more deeply, connect more authentically, and approach challenges with a resilient spirit. In this way, the practices of Stoic productivity extend far beyond the confines of the workday, influencing every facet of your life. They remind you that true success is measured not by the volume of tasks completed, but by the depth of your engagement with the world and the integrity of your actions. In embracing the Stoic path to productivity, you are embarking on a journey of continuous self-improvement, a commitment to transforming every distraction, every setback, and every moment of anxiety into an opportunity for growth and learning. This journey is marked by small, deliberate steps, a daily focus session, a moment of mindfulness, a reflection on your achievements, and an honest assessment of your challenges. With each step, you build a more resilient, focused, and purposeful self, one who navigates the complexities of modern life with clarity and calm. As we draw this segment toward its close, consider the lasting impact of these Stoic practices on your personal and professional life. Reflect on the vision of a day where you start with clear intention, move through your tasks with deep focus, and end with a sense of accomplishment and inner peace. This vision is not an unattainable ideal. It is a reality that unfolds gradually through consistent, mindful practice. Every time you choose to honor your time, every moment you spend in deliberate reflection, you are laying the groundwork for a life defined not by distraction and chaos, but by purpose and resilience. Now, let us turn our attention to the realm of leadership and collaborative environments, where the Stoic principles of focus and intentionality can elevate not only individual performance but also collective creativity. In today's fast-paced, interconnected world, the ability to work effectively as a team is paramount. Leaders who embody the Stoic virtues of clarity, self-discipline, and empathy create an environment where every member feels empowered to contribute their best. When a team operates in harmony, guided by a shared vision and a commitment to mindful practice, distractions diminish and the collective focus becomes a powerful force for innovation and success. This shared pursuit of excellence is a testament to the transformative power of Stoic principles when applied not only to individual pursuits but also to the collaborative endeavors that define modern work. Imagine a team meeting where the atmosphere is calm yet charged with purpose. The leader begins with a brief moment of silence, inviting everyone to center their minds and set a clear intention for the discussion ahead. Each person, free from the usual interruptions and digital distractions, contributes thoughtfully, and the ideas flow organically. This is the power of Stoic leadership in action, a harmonious convergence of individual focus and collective creativity that leads to breakthroughs, effective problem-solving, and a shared sense of accomplishment. To sustain this high level of productivity over the long term, it is crucial to cultivate a culture of continuous improvement. Regularly review your team's goals and processes, celebrate successes, and learn openly from setbacks. Encourage each member to reflect on their personal contributions and to share insights that can benefit the entire group. Over time, these practices build a resilient, adaptive team that not only achieves its objectives but also thrives in the face of change and uncertainty. In the end, the Stoic path to productivity is as much about the journey as it is about the destination. It is a lifelong commitment to cultivating focus, embracing challenges, and aligning every action with your core values. It is a process of continuous refinement, an ever-evolving interplay between mindful presence and disciplined action that transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary. Whether you are working alone or as part of a team, these Stoic practices empower you to harness your inner strength, reclaim your attention, and create a legacy of purposeful achievement. As we conclude this exploration, I invite you to take a moment for introspection. Reflect on the practices that have resonated most with you, and consider how you might integrate them more fully into your daily life. Envision the transformation that awaits when every day is approached with deliberate focus, every challenge is met with calm determination, and every moment of distraction is converted into an opportunity for growth. This is the promise of Stoic productivity, a promise of a life where inner wisdom guides every action, and where the relentless pace of modern life is tempered by a steadfast commitment to excellence. Thank you for joining me on this extensive journey into Stoic productivity, harnessing ancient wisdom for modern focus. I hope that the insights, practices, and reflections shared in this exploration inspire you to take control of your attention, channel your energy wisely, and ultimately create a life of purpose and deep fulfillment. May the principles of Stoicism continue to illuminate your path, empowering you to overcome distractions, embrace challenges, and achieve lasting success in every endeavor. Until next time, remain focused, stay disciplined, and let the enduring wisdom of the Stoics guide your journey toward a more productive, intentional, and meaningful life.